Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel, and we are here ready to jump into Act 3 of the Shaman Only playthrough. My mic is working. That's really good news. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Jump straight into Act 3. Break these black threads that have entangled my save file, and immediately get switched to the Hunter's Crest. Holy shit, Mouflin. Good shit. That's a pretty drastic time save for a single day. Damn. What's the world record of that game? Like 50? No. Oh, it's actually like 30 minutes. People be beating that game quite fast. But what's the speed run? The speed run achievement in that game is what, 3 hours? Yeah, that's crazy that people be beating it that fast. It's honestly like Silksong feels so much shorter than Hollow Knight in terms of just any percent, but it's really not, because like Hollow Knight is pretty short if you're any percenting it. That's the thing, is I have done a few any percent runs of Silksong for like some stuff I've done on stream, but every time I play Hollow Knight, I'm doing true ending. Ooh, you beat G? That's the big lion looking guy, right? He's the master of the prison area. Good shit, Neville. Okay, let me see. Obviously, I want to, let's see, equip anywhere. Let's see if this will allow me to do what I want it to do. Yes. Give me my shaman, bro. It's like obviously not really a big deal to it's not really a big deal to like use the Hunter's Crest for like 20 seconds here at the opening of Act 3, but if I can avoid it, I shall. Yes, I shall. Hello, baddie. Welcome in. Welcome in. G is the divin. Oh, duh. Yes, G is the like. He's the twink. He's the twink. They're the twink. I don't. Does G get gendered? I don't actually remember. I feel like he does, if I remember correctly. But yeah, G is very cool. His fight was also fun too. Like the choose the result of his attack mechanic that he has was like an interesting concept. It's pretty cool. G is not before Lady Ethereal. You must have mean that what's his face guy. I don't actually know his name still. The warden prison fella. That must be who you're talking about. Alright, Shaman Crest, extremely powerful as always. Let me not get thrown into spikes if I can help it though. Welcome in, Egg, welcome in. Forsaking Egg? Forsaken reference from Egg of Random Ideas? Oh. I would have never expected that. How forsaking that memory, kill it twice. Poetry, Egg. Good poetry. Now we're going from poetry to slop. Not actually, Egg. Not actually slop. It's okay. Bro reached level 100 on Azure and Jane Doe. Well, you know what? I remember being disappointed by Azure's moveset that you read out for me. Third speedrun attempt, you didn't actually do any skips. Dude, you know what? Like, fucking same. On my Hollow Knight speedruns, like, I quote-unquote speedruns. I'm calling them speedruns just because I'm talking about the runs that I used for the speedrunning achievements in that game. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, the basic Hollow Knight skips are so much harder for me than the basic Silksong skips. Which is, like, to be fair, I don't really know many Silksong skips. Pretty much the only, like, a few of the pogos that you can use to save some time are like the only ones that I know of, to be perfectly fair. Let's go for a shrine. Like, fireball skip is the main like early game Hollow Knight skip that I can think of. Versus like in this game, like I am I kind of want to say that the thing that's the most equivalent to Fireball skip in this game is fourth chorus skip, which is something that I can't do reliably. I mean, I've never even done it a single time, so. But, you know, like, I'm trying to think, like, is there something that's more comparable? Because I feel like the skips that you can do, like, the pogoing the certain enemies in Moss Home and in Deep Docks, like, those skips are more akin to, like, beating the balders in like less cycles by knowing where to position. You know, it's not like a speedrun tech. It's literally just pogoing an enemy to get to a platform. So like same thing for the balders. Like that's not speedrun tech. That's just like being in a position to fight an enemy optimally. You know, it literally is speedrun tech, but it's not like a glitch adjacent thing, which in my opinion the fourth chorus skip is. You know, there's no shot that was intended. I'm sure Team Cherry anticipated you being able to pogo off an enemy to reach a platform a few rooms earlier, you know. But there was no shot they intended for fourth chorus to be skippable. Yeah, literally Holy Twink. Creators of what? The Forsaken creators were Preds? Bro, is that a Calamity mod reference? The creators are pedos? No worries, Eid. No worries. Do you have classes going on right now? Maybe you're doing a summer semester? I was gonna say, like, shouldn't you be on break or something, Eid? You could just be busy, like, with enjoying your summer. And I'm just assuming that you have school-related stuff going on. Or maybe it's work or something like that. So I could just be wrong on all fronts, but I'm just wondering. Alright. Bell Beast, this should be really easy if I can double up with Threadstorm, I think. Alright, already phase 2, and they've only popped out twice. That's perfect. I'm gonna have a full... Not quite full. I'm gonna have almost a full bar of silk ready to do exactly this. Oh, yeah, exactly that right there. And then exactly this right here, and then they're already dead. A little bit of face tanking going on. A tiny little bit of face tanking. But in both phases, they only got to pop out twice, and they're dead. Holy shit. I would be quite interested if I went back to the Beast playthrough, like, to watch, like, you know, I would assume that was a pretty fast kill as well, but, like, how many times did they pop out in that playthrough? This time they popped out a total of 4 times. A head popped out. That is crazy. That was so fast. Ooh, learning some editing. That is fire, Ed. That is fire. Good luck with your learning. I'm like... Man, it's just a matter of time for me, and partly procrastination, because like I could spend more time doing it, and I just don't want to. But like, for more and more, I'm just like, I should probably just get back into editing my own videos. Like, what's the point of paying an editor like a decent chunk of change, and the result not even being significantly better than something I could do, and I have problems like with many parts of the result. The lead, Mofflin, to answer your question, the lead developer, Fabsol, was, I think there was something about them being, like, predatorial, yes. I think it was also mainly just, like, bigotry type, like, exposing. But I think it was actually some of both. It could just be the bigotry stuff, but I think it might have been some Makes sense, Ed. Makes sense. If you find the right client, then being an editor can pay quite well. I mean, Loki, hit me up if you get good. Loki, hit me up. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Am I missing something here? It doesn't look like it. Why is this layout so different? Oh, okay, awesome. Just showed nothing. Cool. Okay. Bell Eater. Oh, true. This does mean Needle Upgrade 4. I can go to the I can go straight to Fleetopia right now. Well, that was a full, like, 10 on all fronts, and the fun was, like, an 8, because it's only so fun to, like, sit there and kill them super, super fast. I did take 2 hits. I did not die at all. Gotta be the fastest Bell Eater kill we see for this series. Literally had the heads pop out twice for each phase. Like, meaning a head popped out only 4 times. No, it's not called Silk Storm, it's called Thread Storm. Thread Storm shreds. Absolutely shreds. Yeah, I'm like, why are you in trouble, evil Osaka? I have an interesting relationship with procrastination. Like, I definitely have like a pattern where I can procrastinate, but when I had like a deadline I had to meet, I'd always meet the deadline, you know? So like the main example would be school, right? Like there were definitely days where it's like my friend cousin and I thought he was him. I'm gonna assume you mean the N-word, and I don't know, like, okay. I don't know what you want me to say to react to that, evil Osaka. I also don't have the right charms equipped. I'm gonna ignore the rest of your chats probably now. It would always help to have like a deadline, because I'd always meet the deadline. If I was just like, ooh, yeah, I'm not like gonna work on this today. I am just not in the mood. Like, it's not happening today. I would always just like, okay, well, good thing it's not due today. It's due in 3 days. So tomorrow, when it's due in only a day, then I'll do it. You know, I will have it be done. And the editing is different like that, because any deadline, it would be a self-imposed one. Like, I personally want to meet this deadline, and that's not as like enforceable, you know. So there were times where it's like I set like a goal, like literally, for example, the script for this playthrough I'm doing right now, I have finished Act 1 of the script, right? I have not started Act 2 of the script. I told myself, because I knew I was starting Act 3 today, I told myself over the weekend, I will get Act 2 of the script written before I stream today. And I didn't. You know, it wasn't, I didn't just scroll Twitter instead the entire time. Like, I did genuinely spend most of my free time working, but there was some of my free time, like, working on other, like, stuff for the channel. Thumbnails, reviewing stuff, reviewing videos, that kind of stuff. I did genuinely, like, spend time doing that kind of stuff. So it's not like I was just, like, fully procrastinating the whole time or whatever, but I definitely, like, could have spent... You know, if I worked for if I had a total of 4 hours of free time, and I spent like maybe 2.5 of those hours working, that's still an hour and a half I could have used to write the script. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten it finished by today, but at least I would have fucking started it. But like, there's that part of me that's like, not only do I like not want to do this, I just spent the last like, you know, 2 hours working on like channel related stuff. Like now I want to just like scroll TikTok or like play on my Switch or whatever. So not only is that, like, that feeling is there where I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to work on it, but also it's like the fucking wombo combo, because I know that I'm not going to be able to get through all of it in that leftover time that I had. Had 4 hours of time to work on stuff, spent 2.5 hours of it doing whatever. I know an hour and a half is not enough to write an entire section of the script, so I just don't even start writing it. You know, what a mistake. Obviously should start writing it. So, oh, I went the wrong way. So yeah, it's like literally like it's some double trouble type shit. But I don't know. It also like, it's also just like working a full-time job and like, you know, putting as much content out as I would like is hard. Make like the script writing and the editing sections, like portions of the video making process, are easily like the longest, most time-consuming parts as of my current like production schedule. I would basically have to not have a life outside of it, outside of work and this, in order to like make a full-time content schedule. But like, that's just not like realistic for me. Like, I can't come home from work and like not interact with my roommates, my brother and his girlfriend, and my own girlfriend, you know. And then I can't like never see friends or never do anything on the weekend because I stream over half the day Saturday and then spend the rest of it editing the stream that I just did, or like writing a script for the stream I just did, whatever. Alright, aura farming on that flea, by the way. It's aura when you take the damage on purpose, when you get hit on purpose. Alright, needless to say, by the way, are you gonna give me a platform game? What the fuck was that? The game went so long without giving me a platform. Oh my god. That was insane. Okay, well, I guess we'll try that again. The flea juggle went without incident because of how easy this is. Yeah, that was something I did for a while. Like, I would set, like, 45-minute timers for every hour, and then, like, you know, play a couple of games, or, like, just scroll for, like, 15 minutes every 45 minutes to, like, offset and not, like, get burnt out. Oops. That time, we'll just say that time was on purpose again for the aura points. What's your thing that's tough, fatty? See, look. Okay. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. Look how much faster those platforms came after Big Boy destroyed my ish that time. Yo, Grandma, shut your threaded looking eye up right now. Bro's whinging and whining about like how she has something to say. Even gets Egg calling me Claude. Even gets Egg using the lingo. And then I say what's up, and then you take 20 minutes to type it out. When I'm trying to flea dodge, bro. It always lasts longer than I 6-7. Graduated high school. Batty Worth has reached Unk status. If only that was how it worked. Genuinely though, congratulations. Congrats, grad. Congratulations. And enjoy your summer. What's, are you, I mean, you should definitely by this point. Have you applied to college? Like, you have, like, you know what you're going to be majoring in that kind of stuff? Big Boy is here. For some reason, I forgot Big Boy could pop up for these. Oh, I just pogoed off the same guy twice? Oh my god, wait. Did it count for twice, though? No, it didn't. Okay. You can pogo off the same guy twice just to keep yourself in the air, but it doesn't give you multiple points. Okay, gotcha. That would be a little abusable because it's pretty easy to just pogo dash pogo like that right there, and then get 2 points per flea and make this ish last half as long. Alright, that is flea bounce done. Yeah, I think quite unnecessary. I don't think it's ever worth going for that if it's not giving you double dubski. Okay, we have a new section of the spreadsheet, fellas. The flea minigame section. Flea dodge does not get its rating because the crest you are using literally does not matter for flea dodge. The only extent to which it matters is you technically can smack a dude and like slightly offset the trajectory that they are currently following if you want, but like that's not enough to warrant an individual rating for each crest. But flea juggle was a full 10, flea bounce is a full 10. This crest is insanely good for comfortability, range, and like hitting the things you want to hit and simple, easy to use movesets. Okay, Mushka, please give me an oil that I can use palely. Oh, look how loud this is. Okay. Damn, you're majoring in wait, do you mean you're double majoring, or is your major called computer and information science? Because I've never heard of computer and information science. I'm pretty sure I've heard of information science, and I've definitely heard of computer science. So either way, that's some hype shit, Batty. That is some hype shit. Guys, should we take a vote on if I should allow like Beastling Call? How are you doing all bosses if you can only get in Act 3? I don't understand your question, Julian. Why does being in Act 3 mean I can't do all bosses? You've lost me, confused me, and much more. Anyway, question: should I for future playthroughs should I allow Beastling Call for like the whole playthrough, or should I leave that shit in vanilla and not get it in not vanilla? Computer science, the femboy major? I don't know. If you're terminally online, yes. Heck, if you're terminally online, yes. You can only get the crest in Act 3. Oh, I understand. Okay, yeah. It's funny because I feel like if I was still in Act 1 or 2, first of all, you probably would have asked the question differently because what's on screen would have been obvious. But I would have like gotten that. But now that we're actually in Act 3, when it makes sense for me to have this crest, I'm not even thinking about it. So for greater context, I am doing. I forgot to put the. No, you're good. You're good. I forgot to put the tools back on, but it's fine. We're not doing anything important right now. So for context, I'm doing a full playthrough, a full all bosses playthrough of this game for each different crest. So that's 7 in total. This is the second one of 7. I've done Beast Crest before this one. And the guy lived. The purpose of them is to like evaluate the strength of each crest. So the goal is to like as I go through, I might die. I'm ranking and evaluating each crest essentially, and to like I am starting the game with each crest by modding it in. So I am modding it in. So it's like the idea of it is to be somewhat representative of each crest's actual strength. And because it's an all boss playthrough, I will be doing any boss that like is already possible with the crest. I'm just also doing some bosses that aren't normally possible with the crest, but that's mainly for like fun. Like I feel like it would be weird to start a playthrough like halfway into the game for depending on which crest I'm using. But yeah, I have modded this save file to start with the Shaman Crest. And the purpose of this playthrough, this is one of 7 playthroughs, is to rank each crest on how powerful it is. Alright, Ed. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you for a little bit on Thursday if you can stop by. The Batty has laid job. What do you, where do you work, Batty? What's your job? Of course, Julian, I got you, and thank you for the wishes of good luck. Thank you. I don't know why you're saying that in like a surprised way, Egg. Like that sounds pretty statistically likely, you know. I mean, unless you're in like in school, and when I say in school, I don't even mean in college in school, which I'm pretty sure you aren't, then it's, you know, pretty typical to have a job. Okay. Was there anything else I needed to rank? I just upgraded my needle to maximum. Okay, I'm glad I looked at that because I do need to do this. We want to get that long claw going, and that. I mean, at this point, we don't really need the map anymore, do we? Like, we could put the magnetite dice on, right? Wrong. Give me the map. Okay. We go to Bone Bottom next. Batty is a customer service representative. Okay. Relatable. Kind of relatable. I sometimes feel like a customer service representative working in IT. That is quite funny, Egg. I'm not gonna lie. Neville, it is possible to do both on the same save file, but like only in the one order. You know, you have to like finish the game without meeting the requirements for true ending, so then you can do like the bad ending or whatever. Then if you go back and, you know, meet the requirements like after the fact, you can get, you know, redo the ending of the and do it as the true ending. Extensiona. Although I will say the base ending is not like special enough that you should go out of your way to make sure you do it, you know. Like should I go get the shaman crest, guys? Good. It's just gonna be empty. You think Bob the Builder swings that way, Moughlin? But it's possible. I won't say it's not. Yeah, unfortunately, Silksong does. I mean, Hollow Knight 2, honestly, it suffers from the Zelda syndrome. The absolute worst possible state that the world will be in is right before you beat the game. In any Zelda game. In Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf's ruling everything. Fucking Castletown and Hyrule is absolutely obliterated. Zora's domain is frozen over. All the Gorons are fucking gone. I guess you do actually restore Goron to what it once was. But Kokiri Forest, fuck that, bro. It's monster infested. Everyone's in hiding, right? And then, like, you beat the game. You kill Ganon, you save the world, and then the game just throws you right back into like the world in its most depressive state. Because that's just how the game is. Like, there's no post game, you know. And once you beat the game, like, it just puts you to the save that was right before the final boss where you beat the game. It's a pretty unsatisfying way to do things, in my opinion, for sure. I would much prefer if there was like if you had like a little mark on your save file that would allow you to load the last save right before the boss if you ever wanted to refight the final boss. But if other than that, there is like an actual post-game world that you can interact with, so that you're not just like forever stuck in depressive, sad version of the world. This game does it like because you just go back to the abyss with the right in front of Lost Lace. The first Hollow Knight does it too because you like the crossroads are still fucked up and infected and stuff. It is just unfortunate. I just realized I did this in the wrong order slightly. Yeah, guys, that's customer service representative Batty Worth right there. You know, Egg, I'd be willing to bet that she's not a leprechaun. I'd be willing to say that quite confidently. Ballo, walk in, please. Short Irish and likes gold. You guys are matching. How tall are you? How tall are you, Egg? Are you tall for European standards or not? Because us Americans, we're kind of Chad. We're kind of Chad, and all of our men are 5'11" at the very shortest. Trust, guys. We can believe that, Cope, right? I'm fine. I don't have to worry about it. I kind of get in like right at the cutoff to where I'm chilling. Like I think it says 6'1" on my driver's license. I think I probably am closer to 6'1" than 6 foot, but like at the very least I am 6 foot, so I'm chilling. I don't have to worry about it. That's not short, to be honest, Moughlin. I mean, it's kind of short for the like the weighted against a girl's biases scale measuring tape, right? It's short on that measuring tape, but in the grand scheme of things, it's like really not that short. Technically, I'm fighting the Fangs, but to be honest, I don't like fighting that boss right now because I beat G already, so I just want to rest. Yeah, I like how you can do that section in either order. Go fight the Fang twins or go fight G first. I'm pretty sure I fought the Fangs first and let G be like the second one I fought there. Whoa, guys, I was able to skip that cutscene this time. Kind of huge. Yo, guys, one thing I am excited for. I'm happy how excited I am for the rest of these playthroughs. The only one I like have no modicum of excitement for is, as you guys could probably guess, the Reaper playthrough. But for the rest of the playthroughs, I am quite excited for a few different aspects of them. Like, for pretty much every other one, like, I'm gonna get to use the fucking Silk Speed again, which is gonna be nice. For Wanderer and Hunter and Witch, like, I just like using those crests, you know. Architect, I'm gonna be able to, like, go tools go brrr mode, and that's gonna be fun. Just in general, I'm excited for some of the rest of these playthroughs as they come up. Shaman has been a lot of fun, which is, like, great, obviously. I've really enjoyed the Shaman, and I've really enjoyed, like, knowing that this is probably going to be the most powerful playstyle. Maybe Architect will beat it, but it won't be like a... It won't be like a far second place if Shaman does end up being second place. Like, dude, after reviewing some of the times today, like when updating the spreadsheet, bro, those times were getting pretty quick, man. Oh my goodness. Guys, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Oh my god. You know, you guys know your messages are public when I upload these videos, right? You guys know that, right? This is really the topic of conversation every fucking time, bro. What do the Indian editors that I'm paying like think when they read these chats as they go through and edit these videos? Damn, guy. Screw you too, man. What am I doing, bro? I hope not parrot. Batty just freaking spectating. Yo, okay, never mind. Batty got involved. Batty no longer spectating. I'm not sure. I don't think so. How bro knows what Ratchet and Clank is and is under the age of, especially in your country, the age of consent. I'm pretty sure no. Though they have been vague about their age, which is usually something minors do. But I genuinely am gonna start, like, I'm going to change my YouTube channel, ban all of you guys from the new YouTube channel, and just completely start over if, like, you guys were minors, because I'm not catching a case when I'm a famous YouTuber in 4 years because I was problematic with my chat as a small streamer. That would truly be unfortunate. That would be truly unfortunate. What the fuck? Do you guys see that? No. It's not on my OBS. Who just sent me a friend request on Steam? Do bots befriending people on Steam? Is that like a thing that happens? It's a woman, so it has to be a scam. Yo, the Clit Conqueror just followed me on Twitch, bro. Or sorry, on TikTok. Oh my goodness. The Rosie, I hope I'm not predicting it, bro. Oh, yo, guys, this was some hidden lore. This was some hidden lore from the end of the last stream. After the stream ended, this is like after I clicked end live. It's not my name. I mean, I'd like to think so. You know, you could say that. But after ending live, I got a notification from Twitch that I got a new follower, and it was Neville is a Nodder, and I was like, whoa, she's joined the dark side. She's literally joined the well, yeah, I mean, I would say it's the dark side. I've always been I'm a YouTube boy at heart for sure, and I probably always will be. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Okay. Okay, this is also the wrong way, just to be clear. Luckily, I got good attack RNG from what that guy chose to do, which is good. Whoa. I forgot you were there, guy. Who's the... Why... No one said you were lying, Egg. I'll put it that way. You are not lying. Neville, you know Twitch is just a website, right? It doesn't, you don't have to download anything you don't have to download it on a computer to watch Twitch. In fact, if you are watching from mobile, I would strongly recommend as the last thing you do to watch a Twitch when the streamer is multi-streaming on YouTube as well, because holy shit, the Twitch mobile app is complete dog ass, bro. Complete and utter dog ass. Yeah, see, why are we... This is the stuff that, see, if there was a kid in my chat chatting that kind of stuff, you're like, that's an instant ban. So, let's, right? I think that's fair, guys. I think that's fair. Not because, like, those, not because that is illegal to have happen to you, or whatever, but, like, I don't have to engage with it. And I don't have to even allow anybody else to engage with it if it's on a platform that I have moderation controls on. Like, Jesus Christ. I'll happily read that, think of how whack it is to myself, and then, like, ignore it as a chat. Unless the chat is coming from a minor, which I feel like is valid. And I'd question the intentions of anybody who disagrees with that take. I know, Batty, I know. That is why you are still around. I'll put it that way. I think, yeah. Let's go, Neville. You have a laptop, but it glitches with Google. That is interesting. Uh-oh. I just realized something, you guys. I think I realized the reason that the feeling that I used to have of this sequence, where I was like, dude, I don't care, I'll do this on every playthrough, and not only will I enjoy it, but I'll look forward to it on every playthrough, And now I've just kind of gone to the, like, I it's fine. I don't dislike it or anything. It's somewhat fun. Okay. I think the reason... Oh, am I dead? No, I'm not. So that heal was not actually worth it because I didn't actually gain any effective health from doing it. The reason that it doesn't stick out as cool anymore as it used to is because I don't have the music turned on. The theme that plays during this sequence is actually a very, very cool one, and I no longer have the music turned on, so I don't hear that theme in these playthroughs. So now it went from being like an extremely cool platforming sequence that has like excellent like a theme, it's just an excellent set piece, overall. It went from like a cool platforming with an excellent like atmosphere to just a cool platforming with a cool atmosphere. Atmosphere is the word I was looking at. It lags everything. Google is just... It's okay. I'm guessing it's just a slow laptop. Sounds like your sister is not... Sounds like neither of your siblings, actually, now that I'm like, actually recalling what your chat said. Neither of your siblings are very, like... Loyal is not the wrong word, but it's not the perfect word. Which is quite too bad. Mufflin, what the fuck kind of a question is that, bro? Are you like, are you genuinely asking me that right now? Like, obviously not, right? I think that's pretty safe to say. If yeah, it's not like, that's not a legal definition of an adult. I don't even think it was a legal definition of an adult like back then, in like in the times of like the Israelites, like when there was a kingdom of Israel. Like, I don't even think what was I don't think, like, you know, when a boy got their bar mitzvah, that's when he could like become a soldier and stuff like that. It could have been. I'm not like an expert in that area of like our history, but it definitely could have been. Okay, bro, Mofflin, I'm just gonna be so for real. You never, I never know in this day and age, bro. Like, the Jewish religion has caught some flack recently. How many hours do I have in Silksong? Why don't I go ahead and check right now? No, that's a lie. According to Steam, I only have 200 hours. I do not believe that even for a second. That cannot be correct, that I only have 200 hours. I've played through this game like 15 times, bro. There's no shot I only have 200 hours in this game. Make it about economy is my vote, Neville. Okay. Yeah, there's just no way, bro. I've been playing this game pretty consistently since it dropped, man. I just, like, for example, knowing how long it took me to get 600 hours in Night Rain, I guess maybe then, because I did play a lot of Night Rain, and that game's been out a good bit. Nah, it hasn't been out that much longer, though. Not 3 times as long. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have to assume that I have more than 200 hours. That seems pretty low to me. My guess would be that playing with mods maybe messes up how Steam tracks it, because sometimes the profile that's used when you have mods enabled is like different from the the profile when you load through Steam. Okay, Abyss full 10 on everything. The last area that normally can't be done with this crest. As with pretty much every area thus far, it was a breeze. This area is short enough that this is the case with most crests, though. Okay, let's do some quest collecting as the first item on the docket. Silksong. Let's do some quest collecting as the first item on the docket. Just because, obviously, the preferred strategy for this is going to be do most of those, like, lesser side quest bosses, and then end off with the 4 old hearts as the grand finale before going to the grand finale, aka Lost Lace. So I will start by going over to the far fields and unlocking what will become Carmelita's fight, so that I can get the Gur the Outcast questline. I don't really understand what you're saying sorry for. Are you saying, Neville, are you saying sorry for asking what you should write the thing about? I mean, at the end of the day, it's your story, so you definitely have the say on what to write it about. If you genuinely do not have a preference between the two, then sure, you know, you ask people what they think, but... I just don't see why you would want to apologize for asking that question. Okay. Let's do the... This is probably going to be quite easy. Build some soak up off of that guy. And then we will go into an enemy gauntlet. Oh, look at this, Neville. Heartache is playing. Welcome back, Mofflin. Dang, I really wanted that to hit that guy, but it didn't. Fire. Oh my hitless, bro. Oh my hitless gauntlet. Oh my god, that was so good. I think you should reevaluate your lifestyle, Patty. Okay, not genuinely, like, you don't take advice from strangers on the internet, but that your life sounds, we'll say, interesting. Yo ho ho, water sauce, bro. Welcome in. How is summer going? What is? I know Leah is enjoying her summer vacation. She saw fucking One Direction's. Insert the one that she saw, because I don't know the band members. I don't know which band member it was she saw. Ex band member, but I know she's been vibing. All right, guys, we gotta be normal for a second, okay, please. Yeah, Mofflin, like not like that, Mofflin. Because I just don't need those topics at this very moment. Okay, fire. Have you? I know Doomsday is coming out like semi soon. Is it gonna be over the summer that it comes out? I have a feeling no. Like it feels like that movie is still a long ways away. But I definitely don't know that for sure. It comes out in December. Yeah. We're still a ways away then. Cause I literally just did that in the wrong way for no reason. Has Marvel been like bro, okay, water sauce. Imagine like literally you right now, but instead of fucking the coolest Marvel movie that is gonna like come out this month is well, that's, I mean, to be fair, the new Spider-Man is actually like a pretty cool one to be coming out this month. How about this? Imagine if instead of the cool thing of Marvel that was coming out this month is like well, I don't even remember what it's called. I think it was, I don't know if it was branded as a Captain Marvel movie or not, but like Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel team up in the next like Marvel blockbuster. Imagine it was literally Infinity War and then the year after that Endgame, right? Like imagine that. That is when I was in high school. Infinity War came out when I was a freshman, and then I think Endgame came out when I was a junior. Does Marvel still have aura, is my question. Does Marvel still have aura? Because, bro, as you can imagine, back then, Marvel had aura. What's your song suggestion, Batty? Bro, Marvel is low-key referencing Deltarune, actually, with the Doomsday release date. The most pointless enemy to fight ever, but it's okay. Batty, you're a Roblox person too? Okay, let's go to Bellheart and then also Songclave and get any quests that are available. Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay. Fastest and Farland, we don't actually care about that. Fatal Resolve, we definitely care about that. Hidden Hunter, we definitely care about that. Dark Hearts, we don't care about that. That's fine. Play Accrual's Angel's Thesis. That's a pretty good way to get my streams copyrighted, I'm pretty sure. I would imagine that there is a publishing company that has the rights to that song, and playing it on YouTube would get your channel... Not your channel claimed, but it would get the video claimed. I don't know if claim would be a technical word for it, because it's not like an actual strike against the video. It's just a revenue sharing claim, but something I'd still like to avoid, regardless. Ever since Endgame, Marvel has been on a downward slope. But bro, you were in elementary school when Endgame came out. That's my whole point, you know? Like, you weren't, like, there when Endgame came out. So that's what I'm asking, like, now, does it still have aura? Like, 95 chance is going to be good, not to 50%. That I pretty much agree with, like... out of every 5 Marvel movies that came out when it was at its peak, I cared about 4. Like, I was interested in 4 of them. Now, out of every 5 Marvel movies that come out, I'm interested in 1 of them. So that's what I'm, like, thinking. Okay, First Shrine, yes. Cool Kid has his MS4 themes, Microsoft 4. There should be more than 1. Oh my god, I just deposited that quest for the first time. That's pretty funny. Okay. Pain, Anguish, and Misery, Tormented One. Sure. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. So let's see, what quests did I even just gather? That's for Gur, that's for Pinstress, and that's for the, that's for Trobio. Okay. Let me see, what boss I have. So Trobio, Pinstress, Garmond, he comes like pretty much near the end. Then Gur. Okay, Crawfather, Zango, Watcher, and that's actually it. So outside of those, outside of the ones that I have, there's still Crawfather, Zango, and Zango. But Garmond comes after getting all 3 hearts, or in this case 4 hearts. Watcher I just do when I, like, Watcher's the equivalent of Pale Stag to me. I'll just do him when I go to do Con, the same way I do Pale Stag when I go to do the Dancers. So the most odd one out of all of these guys is low-key Zango, so I think I'm gonna do him first. Yo, Water Sauce, if you're still here, how about this? I want to know, do the Pokemon, specifically games, do those have any aura? They definitely didn't when I was in high school. But I know because the cards are pretty popular right now, I'm wondering if the games have any popularity. Like, is the table that has their Nintendo Switches with them at school playing Pokemon, like, is that like the average guy, the average kid looks at that table and goes like, huh, yeah, those guys? Or is it like, okay, you know, they like Pokemon, that's cool. Yes, dude. Oh my god. I'm doing all right in this season right now on Champions, Jay. I'm in Master Ball 3, which is it is insane to me. Tell me how from rank 3, I think, in Master Ball, I went on an 11 win streak and I did not get to rank 2. That is crazy, bro. An 11 win streak and I did not get to rank 2. How is an 11 win streak not good enough to get like to 1 like rank up on Champions right now? Like, damn, bro, how many wins would it take to actually get into Champions? Like, and then, bro, if anyone knows who Jarvis Johnson is, like another a pretty popular YouTuber, in 6 weeks he got into competitive Pokemon. In 6 weeks, this man is in top 300 in either in NA or the world, bro. That is insane. To get that far in such a short amount of time. Alright, I want to find one of those blue boys who like regen their health and farm silk off of said blue boy. Okay, yeah. I don't want to take, just to be clear, because this is definitely my real opinion. I don't want to take away from Jarvis's accomplishment, because I don't really know if how the term coach is used in Pokemon. I know if you're in a draft league, you know, you can't be having your coach literally watching your matches, you know, and like telling you what moves to click. I know that is for sure not cool. But you know, was Jarvis's coach like literally watching him as he would like queue on the ladder and like literally like, you know, like coaching his active games? Because if that is the case, then that is like definitely devalues to a good extent, in my opinion, of like his accomplishment. I still don't want to take away too much from the accomplishment, because it's still an accomplishment no matter what, but it does devalue it to an extent. Like if depending on the extent of which like the coaching was. But yeah. Water Sauce did not read that chat at all. They go over replays and talk to game plans over after the fact. So not literally backseating. Okay. Because again, I'm like, my opinion on this just comes from a place mainly of ignorance. I'm like, okay, well, if it's this, then I think that. But if it's that, then I'll think this. So if it is like what I kind of suspect, that like they would literally backseat a game and like basically essentially with the game like Pokemon, we're talking about a turn-based combat thing, like you're going to be playing the game for them at that point, then that would devalue it. But if it is just like literally like what a normal coach would be, giving advice and like, you know, teaching, like basically being like a mentor, then still like those decisions are still made by you in the moment, and like learning how to make those decisions is like kind of the whole thing, bro. Like, how many times am I just like, oh, okay, Audino, that's the first one I'm seeing of these in Champions. Cool, so what does Audino do? Oh, it clicks Ally Switch, so that Sucker Punch I just used into that slot isn't going to do anything. That's fucking awesome, great. And then 3 games later, I see a Vanillux. Oh, I know what that does. It sets up to Snow, and then clicks Blizzard, unless I have Basket Legion out, because then it clicks Freeze Dry. Nope. This Vanillux, he also clicks Ally Switch for fucking... Oh, for like basically no reason. Yes, Egg. Yes, Egg. I was watching Jarvis Johnson, like, probably not that early. I'm sure he was like over 100. Well, maybe not 100K, but he was. I definitely didn't like discover him when he was niche or anything like that. Like, he had tens and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of subscribers whenever I started watching his channel. But the main video that I like watched him for, that I like started like literally watching his uploads, was his like Google's not listening to you video, and then all those story time animation videos were like all fire and stuff too. Once a palm a time. Ally Switch is crazy, bro. Ally Switch is crazy, and I'm very much like a I'm not good enough to like use those types of strategies, bro. Like, I had a Sinistra on my... No, I didn't have a Sinistra on my MA team. I don't know. I've tried to put Sinistra on my team before, and I'm just like never good at using it. Like, it's crazy. Right now, I'm running the it was the team that Joey Pokeaim featured at the start of the new set in one of his videos where he like climbed the ladder. The Trick Room Chandelure team, Mega Kangaskhan. And that shit that was a good team. Like, I watched his video to see like the general strategy behind how to use the team and stuff. Oh shit.
Hello there.
Yo, Jay, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, I think, right? Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time on the stream, man. All right, actually, I do need to lock in for this fight because time is of the essence. Okay, Sharp Dart is the move here, I'm realizing. Okay, I was gonna say, please, bro, surely you are dead by then, right? Like, it has to be that you are dead. Okay, spreadsheet, Plasma Flight Zango. I put the comfort there at a 9 because the Sharp Dart, like, iframes was kind of really good, but it wasn't perfect. The strength also kind of only felt like a 9, but I don't know. And the fun was like a 6. Sorry, Zango. Your mentor doesn't care about you, and I don't really care about you that much either. Sorry, man. Felt pretty strong, but honestly, like, it could have been significantly stronger. But honestly, I could be tripping. I'm gonna say this here as well. I reserve the right to adjust the strength / comfort score after looking at the kill time. If this was a 15-second kill and oh my god, and I just didn't realize it, then I'm definitely bumping the score up to a 10. Back to Skong. We are not bullying the new follower over on Twitch chat. Are we actually? Is this what's going on right now? Dropping it. Did you actually redeem? Oh, you did. Okay, I will drop and give you. Huge. Bro, Egg, you are not allowed to call me that, bro. You are definitely not allowed to call me that. All right. BRB, push-up time. Okay. I am happy to say that feels relatively easy again. After I, like, took a break from streaming, like, being gone for, like, a month or so from that trip, the push-up commands were low-key, like, getting a little, taking their toll. But I'm, like, back to the point where that was easy. Or is it making up a ship name between a chatter and a streamer? That's the craziest move one could ever make. Okay. Grand Bellway, it's Trobio time. Okay. Water Sauce casts the tie-breaking vote. Ooh, wait. We gotta do something first. Hold on. The thing is, I probably won't actually use this spell because I just don't think it's good enough to use, but let's go to the High Halls, probably, right? First shrine, definitely the best one. Team Fortress 2. That's where you fight furries. Chat, is this true? Do I think I go from here? No, hold on. How do I tell where the way to go up is from? Oh, that's how. Okay, so we're gonna get the pale nails. After I get it, before I decide anything, I'm actually gonna pull up the wiki and see, like, what are the actual damage numbers on these options. Like, I'm genuinely curious, like, if all 3 pale nails hit, how much damage does that do compared to, like, a silk spear or a sharp dart or something? Because low-key, like, if it's strong, like, if it's like decent enough, I don't need silk spear and sharp dart. I can maybe take silk spear off. and have Sharp Dart as like my main like single line damage, like single target type spell. You know, Egg, if you can convince one of your fellow chatters or muster up the funds yourself to gift one subscriber, I will waste my time and do that. See, that's the Add Daniel tax. For me to do something that is a complete waste of time, there has to be some sort of financial incentive. If you enjoy watching streamer waste his time, he might as well get compensated for it. Yeah, if only we had Finn. Indeed, if only we had Finn, Egg, because at this point still the bounty for like what the next crest will be is like still completely like unclaimed. The whole idea, and realistically I was pretty much expecting like only Finn to like participate in this, but the whole idea was that like you could put in a bid to what the next playthrough would be, and the highest bid by the end of the current playthrough would get to choose what the next playthrough would be. And that just like has not happened at all for the Shaman playthrough, which is funny. Flame. Well, that's interesting that you get silk from this. That's kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense because when you're actually absorbing, like the grandmother silk, you get silk as well. Like your silk bar goes crazy mode when you do that. You have to listen to what's going on while writing. Because you got the idea. Listen to what? Stream? Oh, I didn't have my dash. Egg, you're back? I didn't even know you left. I doubt that will work. He is probably like asleep or something. Isn't it like already midnight over there? Okay, let's do some boopity boop boop research, you guys. I don't know if this is the... No, that is not the URL. Very bad typing. Okay. So pale nails. Each nail does 1 times needle damage, total of 3 if they all hit. And then Silk Spear does 3 times the needle damage. Okay, what about actually Sharp Darts? Oh, Sharp Dart does more damage. Oh, I lied. Sharp Dart deals 2.75 needle damage on the dash and 0.25 needle on the smaller strikes, rounding up. Oh, resulting in a total of 3.5. Okay. Whoa, the 3 extra hits are not affected by Shaman or Volt Filament. Interesting. So what's actually going to be the best crest to use? It worked. Getting his attention worked on the Discord? No, it didn't. He's not here. He's not even here. You guys are degenerate, by the way. I don't even have Discord open. Let me probably faster to pull it up on my phone. Oh my god, bro. He said, give me a minute. Oh my god, Finn, you're here! Bro, I was just typing you on the Discord. You came in a little too early. No, trust. You're good. You're good. Like, just go back to sleep, or you know, back to studying, or whatever you were working on before. Like, you're good. Don't even worry about it. behind a subscription. Well, I mean, any donation would work, honestly. You know, it doesn't have to be a gift. What? Well, no, I'm not even gonna wait. Hold on. I need to fix this mistake. I have the wrong spells equipped. Okay. I do want Sharp Dart on instead of Silk Spear, I think. I think that is the case. So I will try Pale Nails as my top slot. The Thread Storm is too good for the AoE. The AoE of it all. The Thread Storm is too powerful. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna rest at this bench to heal my health a little bit, and then I'm gonna go. Finn decided he had better things to do. Let's do go. Dub. L for my $5 that I would have gotten, and dub for Finn's financial responsibility. How to say that? Oh, that's funny, Neville. Unrelatable because I'm monolingual and lame AF. Alright, Trobio. Let us see how this goes for you, sir. And there it is. Okay. Thank you for the gifty so much, Finn. I will make good on the promise I made.
Finn gifted 1 subscriptions to the community on Twitch.
Who got the gifty? That's what I need to know. No! That missed. That's so bad. Dude, you're actually lying to me when you say that, bro. Okay. That felt pretty good. I did do that hit list, which is impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Like, especially Trobio, I feel like he can be pretty, I feel like he can be pretty much an asshole. So that was not that bad, I will say, for this crest. I would put that at a 9 on the strength. It didn't quite feel like a 10 for me. But maybe that's just because I missed enough to make that happen. Okay. Now, well, the real answer is you should be on both sides at the same time to increase the viewers I get. That's the real answer. Slight knock. All right, yeah, I have to put this at a 9 for the comfort, because even though I didn't get hit, I did miss multiple spells. Performance on my end. It was almost perfect. I did the fight hitless. The issue was that I missed multiple sharp darts, costing me a good amount of time. Bye, Finn. Bye, Finn. Okay. Time for monetary obligations. Cover of Flower Man called Gooder Man is crazy. It's crazy. That getting hit there was also crazy. Now I have to fight this guy and get silk from him. Or not. Well, I'm glad I get to do this part again for, like, no reason, basically. The person who made it is getting married soon? That's kind of fire. he was struck with the power of love, and he used it as inspiration to make the song. Awesome. Okay, you're fucking lying to me with that. I know it to be true. Any farmable enemies want to like be in this vicinity so I can heal a couple times? Anybody? Anybody there? I low-key don't have a single health upgrade, so I will die in like a few hits to pretty much anything. If anybody wants to help out with that. Okay, I'm literally holding down on my keyboard, but somehow... Okay. I tell you guys I found 2 cockroaches on my bed like 2 weeks apart, and now I stay in the guest room until your room gets sprayed. You did not tell us that. I don't think, at least. That is unlucky information. That is a very, very specific craving you have there, Fatty. It does sound quite fire. I won't deny that, but that is a very specific craving that you have currently. All right, it's low-key fine because I'm gonna do this whole section hitless anyway. So what's even the problem? Who cares? Who gaff that I'm like a little low on health right now? I still have the fractured mask, and that's all that matters. I did that very much in the wrong order there. Okay. Hey, farmable enemy. Hey there. Okay, not so farmable. That's dying in 2 hits is not my first definition of farmable. I will get 1 heal off, though. Gotta do that like 3 times. It's also good fucking tech, Batty. That is really good tech. Who should I eat? Which chatter should I cook and eat? Based on their cooking skills, Batty does seem like she would be the best option for such an endeavor. Okay, I did not really do that, in my opinion, but whatever you say, Kim. 1 more Farlid would be awesome right now to get another heal off. Oh, perfect, game. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, guys. We're almost to the section of this platforming that is a single idea. Team Cherry had 1 idea. And they were like, you know... Oh, I didn't even know there was a bench here. They were like, you know, other than generic, like, wall jumping from, like, place to place and, like, navigating through, like, thorny rooms, we're gonna do this and nothing else. And that's this right here, which is instead of claw lining into the wall from wherever your like current position is, why don't we make you claw line under the wall you're headed to, and then double jump to reach the height you need to get to the wall. It was their single idea that they had, and they got some mileage out of it with this one. I won't lie, chat. I did just mess up, so who's the fool now? Okay, I just messed up again, so who's the fool now? It does get a little easier when you have weave light. I'm gonna put a yellow flag on that play. Just the last 2 hits I've gotten overall. I'm gonna put yellow flags on both of those plays because what are you trying to say with those ones games? It's like my instinct wants to treat this area like I treat every other area. Oh, every other like platforming sequence in the game. who even... Oh, those guys do 2 damage, so I'm gonna die. That's cool. Which is just like to go at max speed and like have the platforming all like flow together super, super well. Unfortunately, not actually possible while you're waiting on your silk to regenerate. Oh, fuck, that was so close. Hey, get fucking scammed. Get fucking scammed. Julian, my next stream will be on Thursday around the same time as today. Bro thought he was gonna get me killed by reversing my controls. Little did he know, I was gonna get killed right before the controls got reversed. So now there's no tension to me failing. Instead of failing the like 9th jump in the well, maybe more like 30th jump in the sequence over and over again, because I'm reversed. I'm gonna fail the first jump in the sequence over and over again because I'm reversed. Yeah, I do not have the dexterity in my right hand to maneuver this keyboard, which is odd because you'd think my dominant hand would do pretty well on the keyboard, but nope. Okay, there we go. I got one jump down, fellas. Oh. Yo, Julian, thank you for the gifties. Thank you for the gifties. And Rolo, what's going on? Thank you for the gifty as well. I hope you're having a good one. And I'm dead. Okay, 20 seconds left of this silliness is not that bad. Welcome in, Rolo. Have you done this section before? The climb to the surface in like the Act 3 of Silksong? Shitman Crest. No, don't talk about my goat shaman like that. Shaman Crest goated. Yo, Julian, thank you for even more gifties. You're too kind for that. You're too kind. You are too kind. How you been, Rolo? Hope you're having a good week. Little silk refill is quite nice there. Oh, guys, I lost all of my rosaries. I just realized. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Now that all my rosaries are gone. See, this is nice. Already going into it with a nice healthy bar of silk. So I don't have to like delay each next jump to wait for the first notch of the silk to regen. Makes the flow of the platforming go by much better. Okay, I think that wraps it up. Can rune range and open the shortcut? Wait, Rolo, that chat totally got cut off because there's been too many chats. What did you say about the rune rage? Because I think you might have been saying something that I hadn't even known about. Give me your memento, please. Surf ass memento. You said you cheated this section. Just like literally like a mod to like literally cheat the section, or is there some kind of like trick you use to do it? All right. Thankfully, the Clit Conqueror provided the context that Julian needed to understand what Rune Rage is. Thank God. The Rune Rage can unlock the shortcut. I didn't even know there was a shortcut to unlock. I actually, now that you're saying that, I remember that from my first playthrough. So that you don't have to, like, scale all the way down. Or do what I just did, which is, like, bench warp to get back. There is, like, an actual way to... there is an intended way to get to the bottom of this area, believe it or not. That is not bench warping out of here. Alright, how far do I have to drop down before I can... before the beasties will get me out of here. Alright, I was gonna say, like, I maybe shouldn't have... Okay, that was good. I maybe shouldn't have rested at that bench in the first place, because I could have saved some time by bench warping all the way back here. But considering the fact that I did end up dying, it's a good thing I didn't do that. Okay, let's do Pinstress next. Yeah, the Rune Rage, it is very cool, but the RNG of it does turn me off from it a little bit, to be completely honest. All right, I think I'm gonna try Pale Nails as my silk skill of choice against Pinstress. Like, we will see how that goes. I have a feeling it... I'm just a little worried about her agility, like, making her dodge all the hits. But I don't know. It actually might work out. We'll have to see. Why is that, Batty? Is the file too long or something? You know, you can just link a Twitch clip, right? You don't have to, like, download the video file. We got Neville literally narrating the cooking experience right now. Surely the beasties can't get to me from here. No, they can't. This is where a bench warp would be smartest, honestly, but I don't even know if I rested at the bench. But it actually might even be faster to just get here. All right, Julian, hopefully I will see you. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you for the gifties you sent. I really do appreciate that support, man, even if it is small. Thank you so much, man. Have a great rest of your Tuesday and great Wednesday and great start of your Thursday if I do see you on Thursday. Dude, okay. Thank you so much for the gifties. I don't know the names. I'm not TikTok brained enough to actually know the name. I know Ice Cream from Ice Cream So Good, and I know Galaxies from Thank You for the Galaxies, and I know Rose from Thank You for the Rose. And that's kind of it, but thank you sincerely for the gifties, bro. Have a great rest of your day. All right, the next step of this quest is in Mount Fae. Bro, we got double cookage going on right now in Twitch chat, which is crazy. I have to learn the gift names, but I don't want to, Rolo. I like, compared to like how much I care about Twitch and YouTube, TikTok is like, it's kind of down there. I used to even like post, oh my god, you guys. That was the most beautiful claw line I think I've ever experienced, ever. That was something else. That was truly something wonderful. I probably should, I'll change that to I definitely should learn the name of the gifties, because if people are actually like, you know, spending their resources to gift, like, I mean, those are real money. Like, I think they obviously come in very small denominations. Like, a rose is literally 1 cent, but that is still somebody's money that they are choosing to give to me. I should at least like put in the time to learn a few of the basic ones, or a few of the more common ones. Okay, I do tend to get this bench before doing attempts against Pinstress, just because she is one of the bosses that could go sideways for me. And you know what? I have the humility to admit that. Guys, I'm hungry, okay? I have Little Caesars to eat after this stream. I'm hungry. Won't the chatters think about me? Ooh, Elena's live. Dude, I'm so sad that I'm like, our stream schedules are so misaligned. I really want to watch those Baldur's Gate streams that she's doing right now, but... yeah, literally Rolo. Alright, let's see. I will try to get this lady bursted down as fast as I can. Challenge Pinstress. You know, for this fight, I definitely should have trashed Long Nail or Long Claw and put on Egaflealia, but we're already here. We're already here, and I clicked the wrong button. I clicked essentially the B button instead of the A button. Okay, let's do it. That's crazy, by the way. You're kidding. I deflected that. Okay. Didn't realize that would be the angle you go for on that. Nice, nice. Okay. You know what? For some reason, I thought we had a good 3 more casts left in her before she'd go down. That felt pretty fast, honestly. That did feel pretty fast. I guess she's not as tanky as I was kind of expecting. That did feel pretty damn fast. That was not bad at all. Okay, hold on. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. See, okay, see that one's kind of self-explanatory. I have a feeling I can guess as to the name of that gifty. I have a feeling I can kind of use the context clues I'm given on that one. But thank you, Rolo. Okay, Pinstress. The comfort there was honestly pretty high. It did come close. I did come down to the last hit. I'll put an 8 on that, but the strength did feel quite good. And the fun was pretty decent. Got hit 3 times, no deaths. Pale. Typing is hard, guys. Pale nails worked better than I was expecting for this fight. The damage from them is boosted enough from my build that they really chunked. Oh my god, typing, guys. Oh my god. I just did another typo. Chunked her health bar. And thankfully, they did not miss pretty much at all. Came pretty close. Alright, it came pretty close. But felt like a strong performance overall. Cool. Okay. We can do Gur the Outcast next. Silksong. Yo, Finn, wait, you're here? Oh my god. I thought you had to dip out. Wait, there are genuine... I was just about to say, there are genuine things here that could kill me. I was gonna call out the spikes, and it ended up being something other than the spikes. Holy face mask. And shave. Just pull up. No words in that exchange just now. At least no words on one side. There were words on my side. That's communication on a level like chat has never seen before. Are they torturing you, Egg? Colder in on the stove than in the house is crazy with the fucking heat waves. Heat waves do sound like to be ass. Like, to be honest, I'm from Florida, so that's kind of every year for me. But I do understand if you're not used to it, how it would be quite ass. We can show the Outcast what's up, I think. How long have I been streaming? It's only been an hour and a half. I definitely this we're probably pretty close because I don't think we're not making it to 2 hours on today's stream. Chat, we have a visitor in stream. Mailman. You're watching. Oh my god, not Hassan Piker, bro. Okay. Bro's going in split screen right now. Bro bought the new Galaxy Z Fold 8 and has the multi-tab open right now. Long time no see, man. I hope you've been doing well. Welcome into stream. Thank you for stopping by at a little bit. I mean, bro, W economics there, man. W economics. I can vouch for this, Mailman. Egg definitely was missing you. I can vouch for that. Okay, for this fight, I actually know that I do just want Silk Spear. Gur is the type of fella that will just, like... You want to have a nice, reliable range attack that doesn't fuck up your positioning too much. So Sharp Dart, I don't think you're making the cut on this one. Actually, Hail Nails is definitely not making the cut. Sharp Dart could be useful if I can react quickly enough. I can maybe use it to kind of like abuse the iframes on his dash attack. But yeah, Pale Nail or yeah, Pale Nails, you're definitely not needed on this one. You're lying that I got hit by that? I like don't believe you. You're lying that I got hit by that. I don't believe you. Yep, you don't give Silk, so I'm out of here. Hopefully there will be one more enemy to get literally a tiny bit of Silk from. Oh my god, yo, TikTok chat, you guys are going crazy today. Max, I don't even recognize your name. If this is your first stream, welcome in and what an entrance, bro. Thank you for the gifties, bro. I appreciate that. I do need to find like a single enemy to heal off of. Like you. Okay, not like you at all. Bro does not have the health I need. Thankfully you did because you avoided us and then some. In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, you should. In my opinion, yeah. To be honest, Mailman, it's kind of like you're kind of obligated to because you've missed so many streams, bro. You have to like make up for the lost time. I would say, I mean, I'm just looking at it objectively. Just looking at it objectively. Hold on, I mean, that's no excuse, man. I have a job, yet I still find the time to do the streams. Oh, I totally forgot that was, like, the beginning part of your fight. I'm just gonna die. I just missed. That's really impressive. Okay. I was thinking Threadstorm might break those traps, but they do not, apparently. Nice! I knew it was gonna be a first try, bro. I knew it was gonna be a first try. It might have seemed like I wasn't locked in because of how the start of that fight went, but bro, I knew it was gonna be a first try. Did you just gift another sub, Finn? Dude, oh my god, man. Finn, you really are goated, bro. Man, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. Good. Thank you so much, Finn, for the support, bro. For real. All right. Well, I mean, the first gift was a specific bounty. I got you, man. Give me a second. The first gift was a specific bounty for the like getting the memento on the surface, but that will count for the bid war. Finn, do you have a request for the next crest? Okay, it sounds like you do. So we doing Wanderer next. Are you locking that in? Technically, this is just $5 toward... Well, I think. Let me know how much that sub just cost you, because I think Twitch actually charges more for gift subs. That could just be because I'm streamer. Gifting myself a sub costs more than gifting it to... I don't even know how that works, to be honest. Shows how much of a Twitch noob I am. But one gift sub toward the Wanderer crest, if I understand that, right? I think you'd be pretty safe in terms of that being locked in. I doubt anybody's gonna outbid you, but just locking that in. I'll go do my push-ups, but put your answer in the chat, Finn, for if you're locking that in for Wanderer. Oh my god, Max, did you just send another rose, bro? I don't know if you sent that while I was doing my push-ups or not, but that's crazy, bro. Oh my god, you gifted another sub? Bro. You didn't even answer my question, Finn. You're giving money. Well, I was going to say, I almost said you're giving money to Egg, which is not how that works at all. I almost said it, but that doesn't mean that's how it works. You're giving me more money instead of answering my own questions, bro? Thank you for the gift, Finn. Your generosity is actually insane, bro. Thank you so much. Okay, Gur the Outcast. I really enjoyed that fight just because of, like, how close it felt for me to win. Like, that's why I enjoyed that fight. I think I took 3 hits, but I did not die. Okay. Cut it pretty close in this fight because of my abysmal start, but the damage was great. Probably could have been a bit more aggressive with my spells for an even faster kill, but I didn't miss too many casts or anything, and the kill felt pretty quick during gameplay. Alright, back to Silksong. I'm too liberal for Hassan. Personally, Mailman. Now we're spamming Atua right now. And Oldark has come back, it's true. Did the great Dan did notice the Atua? I am noticing it now. I am noticing it right now. Who started it? Surely it was Batty, right? Oh, because you... Oh my god. Finn. Bruh. Okay. Finn, let me make sure I didn't miss a 4th one that I somehow, like... Okay. Finn, thank you for the gifted subs to the community. Can you please tell me what crest you want me to use, bro? Please tell me what crest you want me to use. Oh my god, bro. And right after getting gifted, Batty gets a timeout for breaking the rules of chat and speaking a different language than English. Really? You know, Batty, you just know how to do it, don't you? It's just so impressive. Oh my god. Finn's still not answering me about the what crest to use. Okay. Well. Looking at us, what we doing Wanderer next? Making me. Oh my god, bro. Wait. What? I don't think so, Neville. I don't think you're the only one. It's possible, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what I thought. Isn't 803 just like a art forum? How is it unfair, Batty? You broke a rule. Why is that unfair that you get punished for breaking a rule? What about that is unfair? You didn't know. You didn't get banned for spamming. You got banned for typing in non-English. I think it was Japanese, but I don't know for sure. But that's the point is it wasn't in English. Batty broke the... Let's see. This is probably something I have, right? Oh my god, that's for the challenge. That's so funny. Not for the stream rules. I don't have it in my view, but on my page, there is a rules section that does explicitly say... No, oh my god, Finn, did you actually just... Okay. Finn, thank you for the gifted sub. I genuinely appreciate it. Your generosity, as I said, knows no bounds. Finn, can you answer my question as to what crest you would like me to use in the next playthrough? You're giving me all this money, and it's not even going anywhere that benefits you. It's just giving all these people for ad-free viewing, bro. For the third time, Wanderer. You said Wanderer once. There's no way I missed you saying that twice, bro. Okay, Wanderer. Wanderer. And I'm not even gonna write the number down because it's you won the bid, okay? You have succeeded in winning the bid. Next, Crest. Wanderer. Finn with like 7 bonjillion gifted subs. All right, I'm excited for Wanderer. I have no issues for doing Wanderer Crest next. Okay, I think we're gonna call a stream there anyway because Garmond is after Crawfather. Let's see if it's meant to be actually, because this wouldn't take more than a few minutes. Let's see if this is meant to be. I'll give Crawfather 3 chances to show up. I'll give him 3 chances to show up. What's going on? What is, first of all, I'm confused. Batty got timed out for 10 minutes. That's the only person who I timed out right now. And the timeout only lasts 10 minutes. It's not like a big thing. I wouldn't ban somebody probably. Oh, I just totally closed Silksong. That's not what I meant to do. I wouldn't like outright permaban somebody for a rule like that unless they were a super repeat offender and I was like super mad about it. What is Mailman mad at? I'm kind of confused. Guys, I need you all to stay on the stream just for another few minutes, because you know how much aura I'll get if we raid Elena with more than 5 viewers. You know how much aura that will be? Oh, true, you're right, Egg. He does hate Wanderer Crest. I forgot about that. All right, I'm sorry, Crawfather. You have one more chance to show up if you want to be killed in today's stream. Show up right now, Crawfather. Do it. Show up. Nah, don't worry, Finn. Don't worry, Finn. Your Mailman would not actually be mad at you for that. I don't think. Batty, I think you can still be in Twitch chat, and when we raid Elena, you will be there. You're timed out in my chat. That doesn't mean you can't type at all in Twitch or you're banned in Twitch. I don't even know if I could unban somebody like that. I think it deleted all of your messages, low-key. I don't even know how to pull up your thing again. Here we go. Okay, I've untimed you out, Batty. Now you have to be really nice as we raid Elena. But yeah, I'm gonna set up the raid for Elena, you guys. So let me thank everybody for watching and say goodbye and stuff like that. People, genuinely, like the last 20 minutes of the stream were like nuts bonkers. Thank you so much, Finn. Like genuinely, I appreciate it. Like, I genuinely like hope that you think it's worth it. Like, I'm trying to make good content, and I do appreciate that all of you guys enjoy it. And obviously, Finn, your support is above and beyond. So thank you so much, genuinely. Everybody else, of course, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Neville, thank you for finally making a Twitch account just to give me a follow is also super cool. So even I don't think I thanked you directly for that, but thank you, Neville. You do not raid. I raid. It's just a command I can make, like any other command. I'd make the command and I like choose who to raid. No, I'm not questioning you. I'm thanking you. Like genuinely, I'm trying my best and it's getting some results. So that's awesome. Like, are you kidding me? It's actually really fucking cool. And yes, Finn, I did know that. I saw it. I'm pretty sure I thanked you for that. What I was saying thank you to Neville for not doing a sub, but for making a Twitch account, because for a while they've been just a YouTube viewer. Yeah, I fucking wish I had a mortgage. That would be kind of cool. Like, I'm renting, bro. I live in an apartment. Nah, Finn will maybe one day be paying my mortgage, but not at this current moment. But that is gonna be it. We will probably finish Act 3 on Thursday, so I will see you guys then around the same time as today. With that being said, as always, one last thank you for watching. Let me go ahead and say I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.